Hey y'all, this is Tracy with RV SWAT. As you know, we just got back from Quartzsite and I decided that I am going to do a video this time, show y'all a product that I discovered that really interests me, and I think it'll be kind of fun. Hopefully you guys will think it's fun too, so stick around for just a little bit and we'll go over this. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. While we were in Quartzsite, you know, there's a lot of stuff about RVs and traveling and black tanks and hot water heaters. And it can get a little bit overwhelming for some of us. Well, I found something that's fun. It's called travel stamps. This goes kind of hand in hand with what most of us do already, and that's the map that's on the side of our RVs where we, fill in the states that we visited. We all have different rules for when we can fill it in. Do we just have to drive through it? Do we have to do something in the state? Do we have to sleep there? Whatever. But when or if you sell your RV, then you're going to have to get a new map and either try to remember the states or take a picture of the states and make sure you get all of them put back on there. This isn't going to change hands. I mean, unless you give it to somebody, but why would you unless it's full? With this, you get to put the date that you were there, which I think is pretty cool, because on the outside map, you just know you've been there. You don't know what date it was. The books are going to be different depending on which one you get. The one that I've got is the album and guide. This one actually tells a little bit about each state, things to do, foodies, stuff to do, the geography of the state. Has a spot for you to put the date that you visited there. But this one does a little bit more too. If we decide to jump on an airplane and fly to, Puerto Rico, they actually have a spot for those locations as well. You got Puerto Rico, Guam, North Mariana Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, and American Samoa. So you go to those places, you get to put those in here as well. It's not just RVing, it's for traveling. They have a book for the United States. They also have another book for the national parks. Now you can get different books. They had a soft cover book at the tent show, but I like this hardcover book. One of them you can actually use as a journal. Like if you had a favorite place in that state, you can mark that in there as your little journal. But all of them are pretty much the same, where you put the state sticker. Once you finish a certain region, whether it's the West or it's the Northeast, you can get another sticker stating that you finished that region. Once you finish all of the states, then you can get another sticker that says, I've seen them all. So we're going to go over to the computer and I'm going to walk you through their website, and we're going to look at some of the different stamps that they have. Also, they do take suggestions. If you have an idea for a stamp that they don't already have, shoot them an email or click the link for ideas. So let's go on over to the computer. We're going to look at a bunch of the different stamps they have. Once we get there, we can go to the different collection of books. We can go to a selection of stamps by type, state, complete sets. Yes, you can buy them by complete sets. Here's where you can go to suggest a stamp right here. Also, you can get these stamps in a lot of places across the United States if you don't want to order them online. So there's your store locator right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the collection books first. You have Build Your Own Binder, National Parks books, and United States books. So let's start with the United States books. And these are your options here. This is the book that I have. This is a hardback book. This book itself costs $20, and it is worth it. It's a hardback book. I plan on giving mine to either one of my kids or to my mom when it's full. This one is the journal that I was talking about. This one is a soft cover, but when you place your stamps in here, you put the date and then you get to write in. If you had a particular place that you preferred to visit, that's where you're going to write that in. Here's the two parts to the stamp. This is the part that's going to be on the top. This part is going to be on the bottom, which is going to tell a little bit about the state. Now let's go to the national park books. You're going to have pretty much the same options. You're going to have one hardback And you're going to have the 3 soft cover books. Also, they have a pen that you can use for it. Once you go to the National Parks book, again, you'll put the stamp for which national park you went to and the date that you were there. Once you visit all of the national parks, there's going to be another sticker stating that you saw them all. If you want to go to build your own binder, this is the binder here. This again is a soft cover. It's like a leatherette kind of book, and it's a 3-ring binder. Inside the book, you're going to put the pages. So you just order, a stack of pages and start filling them in with everything as you go. Different styles. Now you can get also the complete set checklist of the national parks or the states or whatever checklist that you want to get. We'll go to stamps by type. Popular attractions, that's another thing. They're not going to have like Disney and stuff on here because, again, they have to meet certain criteria. Right now they do have the Alamo, which that's really cool, Route 66, Adirondack Park. You can also order complete sets of these. So if you have visited or you plan to visit every single state, like we do, you can actually order the whole set of states for $148 right now. That's $20 off where if you buy them individually. So they are $3 a sticker. But if you buy each one of them individually, by the time you've done all of the states, you're going to pay $167. Also, your achievement stamps. United States achievement stamps. If you see all of them, this is what you're going to order. If you just want the small sticker, that's the one that you'll order. If you see all of the Midwest region, you'll get this one, Northeast, Southeast, and West. So they have it by region, and then they have the actual, I saw every single one of them. Okay, so this is the front of the book. You can put your name. I put mine and Johnny's name, and we're RV SWAT. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in, let's do Alabama. So I'm going to peel the sticker off eventually. Peel the sticker off here. And Alabama goes here. Oh, it's the Yellowhammer State. I don't know why they call it the Yellowhammer State. Okay, so I'm going to have to look back up and see the exact date that we marked that off of our travels. But also, if you have the journal book, they have a place to put this bottom part. This is also a stamp, and it gives a little information about the state down here. But in our book, we have information up here. This is in the book that I have. So I'm just going to choose not to put this second stamp in there to cover all of this up because we have this information. So if you do have the journal book, you can use this bottom piece as a stamp as well. So here's another thing that's in my book. I don't know if it's in the other books or not, but in the hardback book that we have, you have your epic road trips back here. So you can either go north to south or south to north. This is the Pacific one. You can do US 20, which is this one here. But they're numbered and they're color coordinated so you can see. But also you have your classic road trips. If you want to do the Route 66 or the Route 100, Finger Lakes Loop, that's all over here as well. And you can get stickers for those too. There's all kinds of really fun stuff in the book that you can look over. Alright guys, so that's the Travel Stamps book. Thank y'all for sticking with me through that. Y'all know I don't like to be on camera. So if y'all have any questions about the travel stamps, please, put them in the comments below, or if you're on our Facebook page, you can ask me on the Facebook page as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell so you can get notifications, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.